Yay! I was so excited I spit out my breath mint. So I'm like, I better take that with me when I go. I am Cindy Clay. I am a ministerial student and a practitioner, and today I am your platform host. And I'm so happy to be here with you. And as people are coming in, welcome, welcome. I'll talk really slowly so you can find a seat. We're just so glad you're here on this beautiful spring day. I have been listening to the birds every day in my yard. And there have been birds in my yard that I have never heard before. So it's been really fun. So we are going to get started this morning and sing like birds together. Here we go.
Good morning, everyone. If you will stand, if you're able, we'll sing into this day together. I'm not worried about tomorrow. Today I declare freedom from yesterday, mistakes of the past. Today all things are made brand new, and don't it feel good to know that all is well and unfolding as it should. All is well, all is well, all is well. Even Spirit is directing me right now. All is well, all is well, all is well, and unfolding as it should. I can change my reality by changing my mind. Perfect peace, joy, and happiness is yours, and it's mine. I am love, and so are you. And don't it feel good to know that all is well and unfolding as it should? Sing it out. All is well, all is well. Even Spirit is directing me right now. All is well, all is well, all is well, and unfolding as it should. All is well, all is well, all is well. Even Spirit is directing me right now. All is well, all is well, all is well, and unfolding as it should. All is well and unfolding as it should. Well, friends, why don't you take a minute to greet some of those neighbors out there? right, well, now is the time that we like to invite any of our kiddos who are here with us today to meet your teachers up on stage, and we'll sing you out to your classrooms. Any kiddos like to join us? And a reminder, today is also the teen group, and Rylan is in the back to gather any teens who are here today. They'll be going outside because, of course, it's a lovely, lovely day to be outside. All right, let's sing Hooray for the World. Hooray for the world, I'm glad to be on it. Hooray for the world, I'm glad to be on it. Hooray for the world, it's a special place. Got Mother Nature and the human race. The world's got trees and bumblebees, rivers and lakes and the open seas, mountains and valleys and animals too, and a sun that shines on me and you. Hooray for the world, I'm glad to be on it. Hooray for the world, I'm glad to be on it. Hooray for the world, it's a special place. Got Mother Nature and the human race. We got Mother Nature and the human race.
Thank you, band. Good morning, everybody. My name is Leo Brody. I'm your prayer practitioner for the day, and I'm joined in being a prayer practitioner by Beverly back there. And anybody wearing a stole is available at your service for prayer if you need it. Just let us know. And right now, I'm going to do the opening prayer. So join me in knowing that there is but one Spirit behind it all, behind everything, the source of all that is, the source of good, the source of truth, the source of love, the source of freedom. Any good that we can name is available to us because it's all around us all the time. That source lives in us and moves through us. And we bring it to life in a way. It brings us to life, but it lives through us, and we make it concrete in the physical world that we live in. That's both a gift to us. It's a responsibility and an opportunity to do good and be good, and to know that we are always supported in the good. The good is always supporting us. And so as we turn through our day and look around, we see that everybody is divine. Everybody is a divine being. What a gift to know that. And I know that this service is beautiful. This service is holy. And let this service be an opportunity for us to be seen and to be heard and to hear exactly what our heart needs to hear at this moment in this time. And I know that's true, because how else could it be? And so it is.
Well, a bit on the theme that Reverend Abigail is speaking to today, brought this song. And if you feel inclined to stand and move your body to this one, you're welcome to do that. We're going to liven things up just a touch. Every step to where I'm going. I may not know every step to where I'm going. I may not know every step to where I'm going. I may not know every step to where I'm going. Let's sing that again. I may not know every step to where I'm going. I may not know every step to where I'm going. I may not know every step to where I'm going. I may not know every step to where I'm going. I will find my way. Yes, I will find my way. I will find my way. Yes, I will find my way. I may not know every step to where I'm going. I may not know every step to where I'm going. I may not know every step to where I'm going. I may not know every step to where I'm going. I will find my way. Yes, I will find my way. I will find my way. Yes, I will find my way. Let's get a little quiet. I may not know every step to where I'm going. I may not know every step to where I'm going. I may not know every step to where I'm going. I may not know every step to where I'm going. I will find my way. Yes, I will find my way. I will find my way. Yes, I will find my way. I will find my way. I will find my way. Yes, I will find my way. I will find my way. Yes, I will find my way. Yes, I will find my way.
You know, when I look out to the community, out to the congregation, I know that there are people in this room that are going through a divorce. And I know that there's people in this room, probably online, recently came out of surgery. And I know that there's people in this room that have lost somebody recently. And I know that there's people in this room and online who may be having challenges that they've never told anybody about. There's people grieving a country they thought they believed in. There's people who look from the outside, who look like they have it all together, but on the inside, they're falling apart. And I'm not guessing. I know this room. I know you online. I've been doing ministry for 15 years. I've been in this teaching for 26 years. I've heard a lot of stories. But what I recognize that the thing most of us carry in private is not as singular as it feels. I do this thing called the affiliation circle at the Sister Spirit. Actually, pretty much every retreat I run, I love to do this activity called the affiliation circle. And it basically goes like this. You stand in a circle, and then I call out human condition, and people walk into the center of the room. And it breaks. All of a sudden, people realize they're not alone. It's like people don't know that I had skin cancer a couple of years ago. People don't know that I lost 2 very close friends. One, death by suicide. Another one got hit by a train. People don't know that stuff. One of my best friends that I met in foundations class when I first walked into my first Center for Spiritual Living, Reverend Divine Young, she and I looked across the room at each other. We saw each other. Wait, she was in the back. I was over here. We just saw each other and we're like, I know you. I don't know you, but I know you, you know? And she and I began this dance of being soul sisters. And she finally got her dream, which was to be a senior minister, and 6 months later she died. And each of you have your own stories of sadness, of loss, of challenge, of difficulty. But we don't need to pretend. We can stop pretending together. See, Howard Thurman, who was a mystic, a theologian, he was somebody who Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Was mentored by. He wrote this. He said, "There's a fellowship of suffering as well as a community of sufferers. The energy of life becomes available when the conditions of single-mindedness are met." Which means the very thing that we think isolates us, the very thing that we think makes us alone, the doubt, the uncertainty, the private wrestling, is actually the thing that when we stop hiding it and we bring it to light, it connects us most deeply. See, I love that exercise, the affiliation circle exercise, because people are seen, they're witnessed, and they realize when they step into the middle of the circle and there's somebody else, or maybe lots of somebody else's, they're not alone. And even when there's a condition that I say that they're the only person, they're loved up and supported. And I think the most important thing is that we're here in community. We're here to be in this thing called physical life together at this time. And we need to stop running from life's conditions and start speaking to them. That's what we're doing together. There's a Zen Buddhist story, and there's a master who has all of his students, and he goes to each of his students and says, "What have you learned?" And the student says this powerful, wise thing. And he says, "Oh, yes." And then he goes to the other student, "Well, what have you learned?" And the student says this powerful, wise thing. And he goes to each student, and each student is professing their wisdom and their clarity and what they've learned. And then he goes to a student in the back. He says, "Well, what have you learned?" And the student says, "I've learned that the more I've learned, the less certain I become about things." And the Zen master bows before the student and says, "Only you are ready." Because how many of us are doing performative certainty I know all the answers. I know exactly where everything is going. See, the monk wasn't celebrating the confusion. He was celebrating the truth. And that I'm not sure is always more powerful than a performative certainty. Cole Arthur Riley, who's a contemplative current writer, she puts it plainly, in spiritual community, the pressure to appear certain becomes so intense that many of us profess beliefs that we don't really believe. People do that in politics too, by the way. And the cost isn't just personal, it's communal, because what we withhold from each other, we withhold from each other's nervous systems. Daniel Siegel at UCLA calls what happens when we are genuinely seen by another person, he calls it feeling felt. Feeling felt. And research shows that new neurointegration happens when we're feeling felt. And it can't happen alone. We did this class on candor this month in the 15 Commitments of Conscious Leadership, candor. Now, how can I say something that is true? How can I say what I'm feeling, or I'm having a thought that something is occurring in me, including admitting to my judgments, without accusing somebody else of them? So we did this exercise where one person talked about a challenging experience, and they said, these are the feelings that I'm experiencing, and I'm having a thought that this, and I'm noticing that I have a judgment about this. And the other person just listened. But then they reflected back what they heard. Not with advice, not with opinions, just reflecting back exactly what they heard. And by the end of the class, people had clarity and revelation and new directions and new options on where to go with those challenges. So I find that interesting. Feeling felt can open you up to new neural pathways. Now, there's no I'm certain that this is going to happen. I'm certain that I'm going to do that. It wasn't a certainty. It was being in the uncertainty of it and just naming what was emerging as judgments, as doubts, as fears, as emotions in the body. And just in bringing that up, a newness emerged. I had a great week this week. I went to the dentist. Sorry to all the dentists out there. But I do have anxiety. I have, anybody else have anxiety around the desk? Okay. Yeah, well, I have this thing where the Novocaine? Yeah, that's what it's called, the Novocaine. It doesn't always kick in right away. And so they have to use more of it and then more of it. And I've had dentists in the past, they use it and then they go in for the drilling and I can feel it. So I have a little bit of anxiety around that. Cindy, can you bring me the coffee cup there? Excuse me. All right. Not that I need coffee for this, but anyway, so I go to the dentist, and there's things that you know that you don't want the dentist to say, right? And I can make up stories, you're like, oh God, are they going to be like, oops, or oh crap, or is it looking bad in there, So I guess I took this monthly theme a little bit too seriously. Our monthly theme is the sacred crack, and I cracked my tooth. And, she was, so I had to get a crown, an emergency crown. It's like, surprise, emergency crown. And she was grinding down my tooth, and And she looks at my tooth, and then she goes, "Oh my God, that's beautiful." She's like, come check this out, to her assistant. And the assistant's like, "Oh yeah, that's really beautiful." Like after it had been ground down. And I was like, oh my God, in all of my dreams, I had never imagined somebody saying like, "Oh my God, it's beautiful," to my ground down tooth. And I was like, she's a keeper, by the way. But really, I mean, it's like you don't realize how things that you say might affect other people. And that really was great to hear. I was like, thank God she said how beautiful my tooth is after being ground down. And I thought about how it's kind of like a little metaphor for our life, because things happen where the crack happens, and then things get ground down and taken away. And then they put a new crown on. My wife said that's because I'm a queen, so I guess I deserved it. But the new crown is like a new piece of me now. It's a new piece of me, and maybe I hadn't expected it, but I am certainly grateful for it. I went through this whole process that was, can that be how we are experiencing life now? Where the crack happens and it's uncomfortable and it's painful and things get ground down and taken away. And yet, something new happens that is a benefit. There was a community elder in Western Kenya. Her name is Perpetua Otieno. And when conflict comes into her village, and she's had a lot of conflict, she's had displacement, she's had drought, she's had a lot of big things. She brings all the elders together and they do this thing called the sitting. They all come together and they all just sit together. And they don't immediately go into problem solving. I don't know if you have this instinct of like, oh my gosh, we're going to something's wrong, let's problem solve immediately. They don't do that. They sit in the uncomfortable in-between. And they name out loud what they've experienced, what they're feeling, what they don't know. They name what's uncertain. And they just let it rest there. Now, how many of you have been taught to just sit in the liminal, in the in-between, and let it rest? Anybody? After they do that, they open themselves to the next highest good. And after that, they begin to discern what is theirs to do. And I think that there's a huge, powerful lesson in this. Because in metaphysical spaces, in spiritual traditions, oftentimes it's like, oh God, don't look at that. Don't admit that that's going on. Don't say that. But my tooth is cracked. How can I ignore it? You have to bring to light and speak out loud and be in the liminal in order for the new to emerge. Otherwise, it's just residing there. Now, what if that's what's going on in your life right now? The Mexican people have a tradition where the shamans have a portal to the spiritual world. But the only way they can get to the portal is by being in uncertainty. The only way they can get into the portal to connect with the infinite world beyond the physical is by being in the space of uncertainty. What if that's what's going on right now? What if instead of this whole thing that might be going on in your life or in the community or the country or the world is a portal opening up to the infinite everything? And what if the only way we can get to that deep and connected place is by being open in the liminal, in the space of the in-between, in the uncertainty? This may be a moment of preparation, a moment of revealing, a moment of holding in all of that uncomfortability publicly in a way that allows something new to emerge. I might not know what it is. Actually, I'm very certain I don't know what it is. But what I do know is that there is an invisible everything that's always evolving itself into the highest version of itself, and that we're a part of it. And that sometimes my own belief systems or certainties prevent me from being open to something greater yet to be. So what I want you to do is we're going to do just a little collective exercise. I want you to bring your hand to your chest. Just hold it there. People online do this too. Notice what's actually present in your body. Maybe there's a tightness. Maybe there's a heaviness. You don't have to name it out loud. Just acknowledge it. Now, if you have some doubt or concern or worry, I want you to just pull it out of your chest and pull your hands in front of on top of your legs and open them up in a place of availability. Palms up. And I want you to give it up. Just give it up. Just let it go. Give it up to the infinite universe that might know how to transform it. Just give it up. And say, I'm not the only holder of this. There's a presence, the infinite. There's something larger than this doubt. There's larger than this fear, larger than this uncertainty, larger than this problem that knows exactly what to do. And I'm going to let it carry this burden while I feel the freedom of release and surrender. So know that something has shifted, because this is what it looks like when the community lets go and practices something together. And now go ahead and put your hands over your heart and just say thank you to yourself. And recognize that it can be as easy as that. You can be in the in-between, you can be in the unknown, and you can let whatever's going on go. And give it a possibility. You see, I was holding on real tightly to Center for Spiritual Living Seattle. I really want to be the spiritual director there. And I love that community. I do. But I didn't realize that all of you were here. And you were dreaming up something that looked exactly like me. And when I found you, it was literally a match made in heaven. if you've had, like, you've been looking over here for something when really the answer's over here? And you're so mad and angry. Okay, I was so mad and angry. When really there was like this right here. And so I can forgive myself for being mad and angry. But it's hindsight. It looks so much better. Can I be in the in-between and know that that's what's emerging? Can I be in the in-between? Maybe you've had something like that happen, where you can hold on to the idea that maybe something greater is emerging. And being in the in-between is the place where all the magic happens. It is uncomfortable. I am not going to lie. It is uncomfortable. But it is also the sacred place where the light comes in. So I want you to remember that you're not alone in your doubt. And that honest vulnerability helps spiritual community come together in a deeper way. And that the very uncertainty that you may be feeling is actually an indicator that the doorway to transformation is open and happening now. So let's pray. I recognize and know that I am in the liminal. I am in the in-between. I am in the unknowing, especially for me when it has to do with this beautiful country. I'm in the in-between with what it has to do with my house. I'm in the in-between knowing that truly that I am in the portal space of transformation. I let go of my doubts and worries and fears. I acknowledge them. I bring them to the light. I say, here they are. And I know that together in this community, seeing and feeling and connection, that there is something that heart math calls a deepened connection, an aligning, in training with each other, knowing that this revelation of consciousness that is the consciousness of the infinite love of spirit, it is moving in and through and as me, even in those in-between places, especially in those in-between places. I recognize and know that the baby doesn't say, oh my God, the time in the womb sucked. The baby is the place where the unfolding happens. But the time in the womb and the gestation is just as sacred and holy as the birth into the physical experience. And so I recognize and know that something miraculous is happening. I give up my doubts, my worries, my fears. I speak to them, but I don't hold on to them. And I let them go, and I'm grateful to know that something miraculous is happening in me. Something miraculous is happening in each and every person here. Something miraculous is emerging, and I don't know what it is, but I welcome it. I say yes to it. I know it is beautiful and sacred and holy, and I'm deeply grateful. As I know this for myself, I know this for each and every person here, and I know that it continues to unfold in bright and brilliant ways. And for that, I'm deeply grateful. And so I let this go, and I let it be. And so it is. Much love to all of you. Thank you.
Sometimes you just have to go, woo! Thank you. Well, it's our time now for the offering. And I was just sitting here thinking about this ritual that we go through every Sunday, where we take a moment to share our gifts with purpose, with intention, because this is our beloved community. And we support it because we love it. And I am so grateful for each one of you, whether you're giving online, the QR code was up there. Oh, there it is, right there. Scan to make a donation. That's the one. Whether you're giving online, whether you're using the QR code, whether you're putting a little something in the basket, just know that it is gratefully received. Thank you.
Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Ooh, I believe in the power of love. We don't know what's coming. We can help shape what's ahead. With kindness as our currency, the Commonwealth is in our hands. So give a little, give a lot, don't stop. A helping hand makes the world go around. There's more than enough. Ooh, I believe in the power of kindness. Of
All right. Announcement. The first
All through the summer, members of our congregation put on amazing events that revolve around food, and we get to bid for a spot at that event. This is the last day, and it gets very exciting because bidding is exactly at noon, and I'm telling you, it's exciting before the bell rings at noon because on the phone calling people saying, "Can I raise my bid?" And things like that. So let's move forward here. And we've highlighted 6 events each week because there are 18 total. So I'm going to quickly go through these. So one of them is a summer's eve in Iowa. There's going to be some Midwestern comfort food. You cannot go wrong with hash brown casserole and strawberry rhubarb pie. We have Here's the Scoop, which is an ice cream social. This is one of what we consider kind of our mega events. Some of the events only have 4 people, some only 8 can come. This one is a big one. This one and also Guys and Grills, because we wanted a couple events that could accept up to like 40 people, so it would keep it a bit more affordable for what you can bid. Okay, pulled pork and Pictionary. That one is one of the ones Rana and I are putting on. And this is an evening of hilarity. We have pulled pork sandwiches out on the deck, and then we do Pictionary, and it is funny. Let me tell you. Celebrating the harvest. This one's a hot one. It's Reverend Acevedo, Reverend Andrea and Joe Acevedo, and they're putting on a delicious pot pie dinner and storytelling. That one's a hot one, I know. And then the other ones, the last 2. Next. The Games Afoot, this is one where you get to solve a mystery. You get to come together over food, solve a mystery, and then in Spooky Shacks, that's a spaghetti dinner where you get to make gingerbread houses. So let some of your creativity out. Okay, so the routine here, most of you know this now, you sign up for a bid number. And all in the classroom, all the events are spread out on the tables. So you first register for a bid number, and you can only register until 11:45. So the bid numbers tables close at 11:45. You find a poster with your dinner on it and put your number in and your bid. And then every single person needs a bid number. There's just a couple rules around that. You never want to go cross out a previous bid. And one thing to remember, when you write your bid number down, that is your contract, right? We take it very seriously. So please don't put a bid number down if you're not 100% sure you're able to go to that event. And then the way we figure it, we just look at the whole sheet, and let's say in this dinner or this event, there are 4 bidders, or 4 people can attend. So we would just go through the whole sheet and find, say, the highest 4 bid numbers, and those are the people who get to go to that event. So it's very exciting. Couple other things. I just want to acknowledge a few people. All these beautiful posters, year after year after year after year, are designed by Philip Flores in the back here. Yeah. But it's a subtle thing, so because many of us don't really think about it, but it's Philip's work that puts a beautiful visual face on this event through the logos, through the beautiful posters, and they look different every year. So I wanted to acknowledge Phil. The other 2 people I want to acknowledge are the 2 people who stepped up and have quietly behind the scenes co-chaired this event. One being Reverend Andrea Acevedo. Yeah. And also Clara Duenas. And we have other volunteers who've helped as well, Rana and Brenda and some other folks. So let's see, is there anything else I need to know? Oh, the winner, so again, the bidding closes at noon, and like I said, it gets very exciting. People are hovering. And then so whoever wins at noon, we will grab the sheets off the table, and you will get, if you run to the winners, you'll get an email within a week with an invoice for your bid. So that's how that will work. I feel like I'm missing one thing I wanted to say. I know. If you are hosting an event this year, would you please stand? We can see you and give you some love. Yeah. All right. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for your generosity. All right, my final words. Say it with me now. Bid high, bid often.
And the other thing is, if you see my name on that sheet, do not outbid me. Okay. All right. Oh, yeah, true. Would have to share my whole number. Okay, never mind. All right, today at 12:15 in the classroom is the Grief Support Group, and that is a wonderful supportive place to just be in community with people that are grieving losses in their lives. So if you can join that, please do. And I want to invite Reverend Andrea up to talk about her soul collage class, which just looks so frickin' fabulous.
Good morning. Good morning. Soul collage is an amazing process to open up to the divine wisdom that you have inside you. It uses just the simplest technique of going in and then doing arts and crafts. But it's not really that. It's really allowing Spirit to show you the images you need to see to awaken to the wisdom. So the class starts at the end of this month. There are 4 sessions. They go from 3 to 5:30 in the afternoon on Wednesdays. And you can take 1, you can take 2, or you can take all of them. And I'd love to have you be a part of that because it really is illuminating. So the sign-up sheet is, as always, at the Ask Me desk in the back of this room. I hope you'll come.
All right, thank you. And then coming up on Sunday, May 31st, is a community potluck. And so you are invited to sign up at the Ask Me desk to say what potluck dish you're going to bring. And the board is going to share what's up with the community and give you a little progress update and answer any questions that you have. So it's a lovely time to have a community conversation while we eat food. All right. And, oh, this is so cool. Rafe Perlman and Chris Hagen are coming. How many have heard Rafe Perlman before? Pretty awesome. How great is it that he's coming on Saturday, June 6th? Show starts, looks like 8 o'clock, doors open at 7:30. And it appears that you get tickets. Where do you get tickets? I think you get them at his website, but we can check at the Ask Me Desk. His website. Okay. Yes. And oh, he's going to be here doing the music? Oh, way cool. Huh. Okay, cool. And then there's one more, not the cool. He says email him at Rafe to get more information about that. It's going to be a whole Rafe Perlman experience. We could have 3 days with him if we wanted it. All right, and then we've got our conscious leadership class, and the next class coming up is on Commitment 5, gossip. Yeah, it'll be a good one. So if you want to come, that was fast. If you want to come to Zoom, that's Monday night, 6 p.m., in person Tuesday on June 9th at 10 a.m. All right, I think they want me to hurry up. We got one more class. The Art and Science of Spiritual Mind Treatment and Affirmative Prayer, Reverend Abigail is leading that class. And I just have to say, when I was introduced to this process, it changed my life. So if you would like to know more about affirmative prayer, this is going to be a great way to do it. 8 Tuesdays starting June 9th, 6 to 8 p.m. And I'm inviting up Reverend, I didn't even invite her, she just came. Here, talk about that.
Yes. So Lodge of Light Chakra Retreat. I would love to see you. This is my most fun thing to do is retreat. So I have designed this retreat to be fully immersive, which means wearing the colors of the chakras, having chants, having movement, having yoga, having different experiences that have to do with each of the chakras. You don't have to know anything about them. I will educate you. And by the time you will have your root chakra connected and your crown chakra aligned with the infinite by the time you leave. And I guarantee you it's going to be good. I have a world-class, world-renowned drummer, Sapphire, who's going to be teaching some drumming for the root chakras. And then we have Reverend Donna Starr, who's going to be doing the Sweat Lodge, Lakota-trained Reverend Donna Starr, and she's amazing. I hired her for years and years and years to do Sweat Lodges before. So very powerful. It's in Oregon. We'll caravan down there. Don't worry. I can't wait to see you. Just put your deposit down, and it's limited to a small group of people, about 20 people. So look forward to seeing you then, and I think I'm going to hand this back over to you.
All right. So let's just come together one last time in prayer. Breathing together as one community, one beloved community, showing up together in all our human messiness, in all that in-between space between what was once ours, stepping into what new is being born. And how wonderful that we do it together. We do it with love. We do it with support. We bring our whole selves here. I am so grateful to know that this is true. And I invite you to take your full heart out into the world this week. Be present with love. I say thank you, sweet spirit. And so it is.
Well, one last invitation to stand if you are able, and we will sing out into this beautiful sunshiny day. For the sun warms his body, for the earth that we call home, for the love that knows no boundary, I am thankful. For the trees that line the mountains, for the sea and life it holds, a love that knows no boundary. I am thankful. So grateful for you all for being here today. And we'll see you again really soon. Enjoy this beautiful week.